Red Oaks Dawson Bond, a sectional champion at 126 pounds here today. Dawson, freshman year, you're moving on to districts. What does that mean?
It's great. I think I have a good chance, and it's going to be fun.
Freshman year, I know you had kind of maybe some bumps early on, but how have you felt your freshman season has gone to this point?
It's gone all right. Things obviously could have gotten better, like at John Jay, but it's just going up from here.
Take us through your day. What were some of the things you felt like you did really well?
I think staying on attack with my fakes and just keeping my feet moving the whole time.
Do you feel like as the season's gone on, you've continued to get better and are maybe starting to wrestle at your best right now?
Yeah, I think I have. We all work hard at practice, and it's just getting tougher.
Freshman year, you're going to districts. I'm sure you're not happy just getting to districts. What do you want to do next week?
I want to get first. So.
Anything you need to work on?
Yeah, I think just chain wrestling and being relentless.
All right, Red Oaks Carter Maines, the sectional champion, moving on to districts. Carter, just take us through your day.
I started off with a pretty good match against Sully Woods. I think he ended up making it districts. Then I went on to the finals match against Henry. It was back and forth there for a while. Then he tried to throw me, and I stuck him in the second period.
Yeah, last week you and Nathan Henry met in Hawkeye 10. He was on the winning end of that one. So did that result from last week maybe motivate you going into today?
Definitely, it definitely made me want to go harder at practice, work on some more stuff. He's not a bad kid. He caught me. It's all that happened there. It's tough.
It seems like the throw is always your number one.
I like to be upper body, but I can get the legs if need be. But I like to be upper body for the most part.
How do you feel like you're wrestling as we go into the postseason, or we're in the postseason in districts?
Well, I definitely had a little slow period there, starting last week at Hawkeye 10. I lost in the semifinals, wasn't very happy with it. Coming here to sectionals, winning it, it's a good bounce back, and I'm hoping it carries on throughout the season.
Busy week for you guys coming up, regional duels, districts. How do you try to attack this week?
Definitely trying to stay healthy and keep going, but more than all, it's nice to keep the team going. They've been working with us, and then just trying to taking care of our bodies, keeping replenished and all that stuff.
Glenwood's Mitch Mayberry, sectional champion, moving on to districts. Mitch, that's got to sound pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Just take us through your day. What were some of the things you felt like you did really well?
I just felt like I kept on my offense and didn't push. I didn't fall to their levels. I worried about me and didn't worry about what was going to happen. I just had one focus, and it was get first.
You had a wildly entertaining match with Jacob Childs from Clarinda in the finals. There were a lot of throws. You guys rolled around the mat a lot. Just take us through that match. Had to be a lot of fun.
I knew that once I got on top and I could throw my leg in, and I knew I'd just ride him out, and I knew I'd be able to turn him at some point. I just had to sit through and wait it out and not push anything that wasn't there because he had me by strength, and I just knew I was a better wrestler, and so just went out there and took it.
Good day for the Mayberries. Tate also able to get a sectional title as well.
He's a hard worker. He knows what he's doing. He's been grinding in the weight room and practice every day, and he deserves it.
I know as a team you guys probably would have liked to have finished second, but you came really close. I think you had 6 district qualifiers. What does this say about the improvement of the team from the beginning of the year to now?
We just had a lot more heart, and we wrestled as a team today. At the beginning of the year, we weren't worried about each other. We were worried about ourselves. We were being selfish, and this past 3 or 4 weeks, we've been grinding every day in the wrestling room, in the weight room. Every match, we've been watching each other. It's more of a family atmosphere this past couple months.
Looking ahead to next week, going to be a tough battle. How do you try to attack it?
Match by match. I'm worried about my first one, and go from there. Just take out whoever's next and go to the top.
Harlan's Luke Musich, sectional champion here today at 120 pounds, moving on to districts. Luke, just what's it mean to get to continue your season for another week?
It feels good. Keep practicing, getting better, get ready for next week.
You had a thrilling finals match with Jonathan Earp of Red Oak. Just kind of take us through that match.
Before the match, Coach told me to get to my single legs because he got really good hips, and I just kept working and got to my single leg and just kind of kept wrestling through tough positions.
You came up short against him last week. Was there anything you took away from that match that maybe helped you today?
Yeah, I just took away he had really good hips and work on my single legs and go to a single instead of a double. And if I get a double, I got to keep my hips on the mat and just wrestle smart.
You guys get the team title as well. What does that mean?
It feels really good because we had a couple guys that came up short that are seniors, and they get to keep going, keep wrestling, and just finish out the season.
You guys are shaping up to have a busy week next week. Regional duels Tuesday, districts Saturday. Just what are the goals for this week?
Probably get in practice, everybody make weight, and keep conditioning up, and just stuff like that.
How about individually looking at it next Saturday?
I just gotta wrestle smart against I'll have Ope again or Schmidt, so I just gotta wrestle my match and keep working in the room.
All right, Coach. You guys claimed the sectional title. You pushed 9 through from district, so I'm sure you got to be really satisfied with the way today went.
Yeah, I really am. The biggest disappointment for the kid was Nate Henry not getting in there, being a senior. I think certainly deserved to go, but the Glenwood kid just wrestled a nice match against him. But Nate Henry, I feel bad for him not being able to go through. But he gets to wrestle Tuesday, so that'll soften the blow just a little bit. We had a total team effort. We had a nice win. We came close at some weight classes, really close, like 13 and 26. But 20, Luke Musich was able to turn the table against the Red Oak kid, and Carter Bendorf looked really good today as well.
Is Carter maybe beginning to wrestle as best as we get into the postseason? It certainly looked like that over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, he's kind of on a mission, But he's gotten better as the season's progressed. But our whole team has too, Real proud of our guys. We filled all the weights, and I thought that was kind of important. We're actually missing 3 guys, and we filled those up with JV kids and scored a few points with those JV kids that turned out to be kind of important.
Yeah, really important. I think like 9 points separated the top 3. The Hawkeye 10 all year was kind of a battle. And what does today say about that?
Same song, different verse. I mean, we just knock heads with each other all the time. It says a lot about our conference, first of all. But, at the conference meet, we just didn't have enough depth, to hang with the big dogs. And we thought we were going to be a big dog, but we got kicked on the porch. So it's nice for our kids to come back and get it done.
Looking ahead, regional duels this week. We don't know where or with who, but how do you guys try to attack this? You guys have had some really good dual teams in the last couple of years.
Yeah, we've been strong. We'd like to have those 3 guys back in the lineup. That would make us even better. But nice thing about us, we got a lot of guys out, and so when we have a guy go down, we can at least put a body out there. So wrestling's getting to be more of a. You always said that about football, strength in numbers. I think wrestling's getting that way now too, because you got to have that depth, and we're fortunate to have that.
Congrats, Coach, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, appreciate it.